Very good evening, everyone. Today, my topic is ethical and moral dilemmas in the rape of the law. These are my personal informations, and yes, content about the poet will go, and then overview of the poem, narcissism and excess, trivial disputes, supernatural elements, and social critic. Will go through the recognized as one of the most poetic talent, that is Alexander Pope. His time duration was 1688 to 1744. He was a poet, translator, and a satirist, mostly educated at a Catholic school. His parents was also Catholics. And some of his famous works are Essay on Criticism, 1711, Poem in Heroic Couplets, The Rape of the Lock, first part, which was written in two cantos, which was in 1712, and then the later one in 1714, a mock epic poem. And he suffered from, he has a disease, we can say tuberculosis of spine, that is Pott's disease. And at the age of 56, he died. Overview of the poem. The poem consists of five cantos written in rhyming couplets. The major event of the poem, a lock of hair from a young lady named Belinda, is cut by her suitor, Baron. Yes, the whole central idea, we can say, is the protagonist is revolving around the Belinda. The pop's poem is given over to interact comical descriptions of Belinda's boudoir. Like we can see that everything is roaming, like I has mentioned, that around the Belinda, that how the trivial incident happens, like a cutting of a lock of a hair, and the scene is created. In the end, the soft sorrows, melting griefs, and flowing tears. First, we'll go through narcissism and excess. This satirizes extravagant and frivolous lifestyle. We can see that in the Pop's work, in this, he is satirizing the England's 18th century upper class people, like how their lifestyles are and what they used to do. Appearance and social status were given more importance for that, for them, for upper class people. The poem is preoccupied with material possessions, elaborate clothings, and superficial beauties. They were all the ladies, like we can say, and everyone of their time, especially the upper class peoples. They were very self obsessed with their beauty and all. Like serves as a social commentary on the salonage of upper class in Pop's time. Trivial disputes. Disputes are the central theme. Like cutting of a hair of a lock is not that much big thing that it is shown as shown. But yes, satirical portrait of upper class society of Pop's time focuses on a seemingly inconsequential incident. What is that incident? That hair of a cutting of a lock. How social customs and convictions can lead to absurd conflicts and overblown reactions. Then we can see that how her reaction was, she was crying, and her reaction was too much loud. Like there is much in the life, like not the beauty. There is not only the beauty, we also have to like learn and a lot of things which can be taken into consideration, neither on the silly topics. Supernatural elements. This element is mainly associated with the character Errol. Here, uh, Pop uses the word machinery for sylphs led by Errol. He thinks that machinery word is used as Errol is used here, as he thinks that people believes that this mirch masala and all, if they do believe in that supernatural beliefs, so he thought that including such elements in his work. These sylphs have supernatural qualities and intervene in human affairs to protect Belinda. He was this Errol was there as a protector for her hair, and creates a light-hearted narrative through satire on ordinary and supernatural blends. Social critic. Here, materialism and consumerism. Materialism, he is concerned more with the beauties and superficial, like, sorry, beauty and everything, gender roles and social norms. Here, Belinda is a very passive heroine, like, whereas the other male characters are, we can say, schemer, the one who cuts the hair. They are considered as a schemer, like social frivolity and manners. Yes, silliness. We can see that how they are playing cards and in social gatherings and all such things. Satirizes the aristocracy tendency. Yes, and yes. Conclusion. The Rape of the Lock, Alexander Pope uses humor, wit, and irony to critique the values and behavior of the upper class in 18th century England. Pope sheds light on the superficiality, materialism, and social norms of the time with trivial matters and the lack of self awareness. These are some of the things which trigger the ethical and moral dilemmas in the poem. Yes, these are my references. And thank you. If anyone have any questions, can ask.
My question is, how does the poem address the moral dilemma of vanity and self-importance?
Okay. Um, when it comes to like vanity and self-importance, like we can say that they are so much obsessed with themselves, the upper class, like 18th century, as Pop mentioned in his work, that how they are self-obsessed. They are only considered with the beauty and the playing of cards and like games. We can see that they're uh, silly things that they are focusing on rather than the life's more things which are to be considered. Yes.
Unnati, my question is, what is the moral lesson of rape of the law in the relation to human folly?
Yes. I would like to say that human folly is like silliness that people does during that time was, as I mentioned, that they don't focus on the works that which are really need to be, which are really essential in the life, rather than focusing on the silly things. Yes. Thank you.